All right, for all of you Hen and Rooster lovers, we have a segment designated just to Hen and Rooster. And you know, Hen and Rooster, Fez, as you know, just a big variety.
Well, a big variety and a big heritage since 1845.
Yes.
We're 180 years. And in 20 more years, Sheila and me we're gonna have some of these same items.
Yeah, so, well, that's the thing. They are deep in tradition. Hen and Rooster, actually, in case you didn't know, Hen and Rooster was acquired by Jim Frost in the early 80s. And the brand just keeps expanding every single year. So we're going to look at some kitchen knives. We're going to look at some tacticals, new tacks, deer, stag, outdoor knives, collector knives. The first thing we want to show you is this buy one, get one free Hen and Rooster kitchen block set. So you buy it,
yes,
and then I can have one, and then you can have one.
That's a deal and a half.
I like that idea.
For you and me, and me too, because
Yeah.
I was gonna buy you one of these sets.
Well, I appreciate it.
But in all seriousness, housewarming gifts,
Wedding
weddings.
gifts.
See, wedding gifts.
Yeah.
Housewarming. Like my son, he just bought a house, and you know,
could get him one of these.
I could get. Well, I've already got my daughter the set of white ones actually.
Okay. So the one set, the block that I'm holding here, very natural, light wood, and it will hold the Hen and Rooster black handle knives. And you have the large chef knife, the Santuco, which is vented, the slicing knife, the paring knife, and the utility knife. And these are single forged. That's a very important piece to how Hen and Rooster makes their kitchen cutlery.
That's right.
Made from one solid piece.
One solid piece of metal. That guard you see is actually one solid piece fused with the blade. And the tank, I mean, it is one, it's one forge. That's exactly right. And then the second set, the other half of the buy one, get one, I guess you call it, is the white.
It's the new Y handles.
Yes.
And there's a little bit more to this one. So you are getting the chef set and the Santuco. You get a little larger slicing knife, utility knife, paring knife. But you also get a sharpening rod and the shears.
Kitchen shears. Yes, and those kitchen shears, you know, a lot of times I've seen them in sets and it's kind of an afterthought, but you've told me before how valuable these actually are in the kitchen.
All the time.
You see?
Food prep for opening cereal bags. I mean, whatever.
Now, is that kind of a nutcracker in the middle there, like for those big English walnuts?
I'm pretty sure it's like a,
I know you could use it for that.
You probably could, but I think it's a an opener, like a.
Oh, can opener. Oh, bottle. Oh, I did not know that. So anyway, that's another useful tool.
Yeah.
And either color you want, they'll both go with anything. Like I said, I bought my daughter the white set about 4 years ago.
Those are good looking. Those are the newer ones out by Hen and Rooster, those new white handles. Now, here's the thing. They're only $36 a piece if you want to look at it that way. And if you've been out in the stores and shopped and looked at what these cost,
Yes, you will find.
They can get expensive.
Well, you'll find some brands, instead of 2 sets for $72, you'll have 2 sets, honestly, for $720.
I know.
Easy.
They can be very pricey.
Yes.
So we wanted to do a buy one, get one free. So you're getting both of these Hen and Rooster kitchen block sets. That is a very good deal.
Yeah, and the white set gets the, I'm going to call that a cedar stained. It looks like the cedar wood shade.
Exactly. That's exactly a
block.
great way to describe that. And I'll pick it up. You'll see that Hen and Rooster logo. That's actually lasered into the block. And we were talking about the kitchen shears. They fit right there in the front. But I like, too, that these are not big and bulky. They're not going to take up a lot of room on your counter because space on my kitchen counter is precious. I don't like it to be cluttered and have a lot on there. But just $72 for the 2-piece set, guys. Buy one, get one, 115700.
And our next item is going to be this wonderful tactical. This knife, I can't say enough great about it.
I know.
I think I've sold probably a lot of them because I'm all into this knife.
Me too.
It reminds you of a knife that you could get from another brand and spend $150 on easy. It's G10 handles, D2 tool steel. It's so smooth when you open it. And it's not an assisted opener. You can open it with the thumb studs. It's really smooth that way. Where the metal or the back spring meets the blade, it's always super smooth right there, and it just glides. It's such a smooth operation. And did I say D2 tool steel? I think I did.
And these were more expensive.
Yes, $36.50 or $38.50 one. We've got them on sale right now. Another neat little feature that may not matter to you, but it may matter because if you're left-handed, you can actually reverse the clip.
Yeah.
You can actually reverse that clip. It looks like it's got that little opening right there. Well, what that is, that little opening, that is so you can reverse the clip. And again, the action on these is so smooth. And this one probably hasn't even been oiled yet because we've just put it on the set, but I'm telling you, it works just smooth as silk. And the price on it, $24.50, you cannot wear that knife out. It's a great utility knife, nice tactical, and it's one of the new era Hen and Roosters. Sheila,
That's a great way to put that.
You know, we were talking the first to show, Hen and Rooster's heritage goes back to 1845. And, you know, in the days like in the 1980s when Jim Frost acquired it, it was all traditional Stag pearl bone folders. Well, this is the new era right here, and the price on it's great. D2 tool steel, the drop point blade, G10 handles, reversible clip, and only $24.50. Try one of those. I guarantee you will love it.
For $24.50?
$24.50.
You'd be crazy not to. 112278 for the new Hen and Rooster Delta. Here's our Stag Stallion.
Yeah, a great seller right here, the Stag Stallion. As you can see, deer stag handles and a knife that is not too large, not too small, perfect medium-sized knife to take out. Well, you could take it hunting and show it off. That'd be a really good place to, you know, to show it because it's deer stag and everybody loves a stag knife. Everybody loves a stag.
They do. The other thing too about this one, the quality of the Stag, and that is so consistent. And I do have to give Hen and Rooster credit in that category because they do focus on just really high quality Stag. Look at that.
And it's got something that's a great little touch. And you're looking right at it and don't really notice it's got the little bumblebee spacers. I love the spacers on there. See what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't even notice it, but I love those spacers they've selected for this.
Little touches, the little fine touches, but look at how that fits in your hand. And a little under 8 inches on the size. It would make a good hunting knife like you were talking about. And really for $38.50, carry it and use it. Comes with an awesome leather sheath too.
That's right. It's got the Hen and Rooster trademark stamp there right in the sheath, as you can see. And I believe it's got the Hen and Rooster stamp, on the snap as well. A great little touch there. There's the Hen and Rooster logo. $38.50. A super knife. Nice, and I'll be honest, it's more beefy than you think. It sounds small. It's a great medium size though, and it really fills your hand up wonderfully. 440 stainless, weather friendly, and great looking, and a great price at only $38.50. Number 116031.
This is another one that you would say new age, Hen and Rooster, and this is done in that blaze orange.
High visibility,
Yes.
high vis orange, Halloween orange, whatever you want to call it. Tennessee Vol orange, Syracuse orange.
Oh, yes.
Miami Heat orange, whatever you want to call it. It's a hot property right now. And this is like a cousin to the first knife that we showed, the folder. I always think of these as, if you imagine that one folding, you'd have identical knives, but this is a fixed blade.
But look at these
Bolted.
rivets, man. Yeah, it's locked in. And lightweight, balance, has the finger grooves. It's one of those that you got to try out for yourself. 4116 German steel.
Yeah, and this one is I love this orange. It's my favorite color, not because of any football team or I love that high visibility orange on this one.
The sheath.
And then the sheath swivels.
Like police and.
Yes, that kind of sheath.
So you can, whatever is the most comfortable for you, or if you're wearing it this way and maybe you have to bend down and you want your knife to flow with you, you can just rotate it.
You can wear it horizontally, vertically, up, down, yes. And I'm telling you, you'll love it. And again, the handles, they're super looking. Now yours will probably be a little bit more brighter because we've had this one, I know we've had this one selling off this in a long time, but it is a wonderful knife. Plus, you want to, put a little leather lanyard in there on that pommel end.
Do that too. $46.50, 114-673 on the Blaze. Steak knives.
Yes, now this is something that's always amazed me. I remember years ago, the first time I saw this set, I thought that was a mistake on the price. All four only $26.50. I mean, come on. And I'll tell you this, a little secret about this. These are not real tiny steak knives. These could actually be used for something other than steak knives. I'm going to give you the length of these. I always forget it, but I always like to tell it. Yeah, this is actually like 9 7/8 inches overall. You think of a steak knife, maybe 6 inches. This is 9 7/8, so it's a good size, single forged construction as well on the steel.
$6.63 a piece for a Hen and Rooster steak knife.
Yeah, and as you can see, it's enclosed in that nice 4-piece. The gift box will house it all. Be great. My point is great for gift wrapping. You know, a wedding gift,
Weddings.
housewarming.
I personally would double up on this. I have a pretty big family, so I would need 8. So I'll get 2 because they're just $26.50.
And again, the length 9 7/8 inches. You could actually use these as slicers in the kitchen, I'm sure that would dice carrots up easily. You could probably celery, potatoes peeler. It's a great all-purpose knife, hot forged, 440 stainless steel. All 4, the set, only $26.50. Number 111509. Now this one, I'll be honest with you, this one has grown on me.
Okay.
Because
it's the guard. The guard is one of a kind on this.
Let's call it unique. However, I want to show you what the guard does. When I saw this one at first.
Yes, you have to pick the knife up to see.
And I finally did after about 3 years. I finally picked it up. I saw it and I just thought, man, that's odd. What? And you know, with that question mark bubble. But watch this. I want to show you this. This thing feels great in your hand. And what this does, it's not just a style, it's got a purpose. That guards your index finger perfectly. Plus, right here, your
gives
thumb,
you leverage.
Yes, gives you a better angle, gives you leverage. But I really like this portion of it. I really did not realize that's what, but it does.
It makes complete sense once you pick the knife up.
Once you pick it up, I promise you, when you get past the uniqueness of the design, it's a very smart design.
It's the Chief, and it's 7 1/4 on the size. It also comes with a leather sheath. And all of these are so affordable. So $41.40 for a Hen and Rooster deer stag skinner. That used to never be a thing in that price category, but it is. It is today.
That's
$41.40.
Right. And there's your Hen and Rooster genuine leather sheath. It's also stamped with the trademark on the snap as well. And you cannot go wrong with this. You've got some neat little spacers. Again, you're looking right at them. You don't know. You've got your little black, white, and red spacers, which really nice little touch on these. And look at that stag, Sheila. Check that out.
It's real rugged. I like that they left it as natural as possible. But $41.40 for the Chief, 110712. Then we have a pretty knife.
We do. Now, this would be what I would call, not because of the pattern, but because of the concept. This is a new era in Hen and Rooster because around 2000, Michael Prater started customizing these. Him and Jim Frost forged a friendship, partnership, working relationship. And, you know, in the old days, you wouldn't see Kingman turquoise on a Hen and Rooster stockman.
Right. This is all custom. And, you know, one of the things, too, I think Michael has probably customized more Hen and Rooster knives than any other brand out there.
Oh, I would, yes. I agree with that wholeheartedly. And this one, as you can see, boy, that is pretty. Look at that blue.
This is Kingman turquoise out of Arizona.
Yeah, he buys this out of Arizona. We've talked to him about it, and I guess he brought it about 1.5 years ago, or maybe 2 years. We've had Kingman turquoise, but it's been a hit on everything. Clasp knives, fixed blade knives, trappers, whatever you put it on.
Painted ponies. This is his signature series, though, so that's why you're getting it at $68.75.
True. And I think this is the big 343 stockman. It's the big square bolster. Plus, you've got slanted bolsters, too.
That is that. you know, you don't really see, I'm glad you said that because this 4-inch, you don't really see that much.
You don't. You see the rounded bolster one 10-to-1. This is the square bolster with slanted bolsters, and every piece of this Kingman turquoise is different as well.
And I do like the look of that. There's only 13 of those left, 13.
And you will get the dual certificates of authenticity, the Michael Prater Signature Series, as well as the Hen and Rooster certificate. And it's a winner. Look at that. It's a great knife to use and carry every day and show off a wonderful turquoise handle by Michael Prater and Hen and Rooster. Only $68.75, number 113107.
Okay, so the last Hen and Rooster you're going to see in this particular segment is this big 15-inch buoy, which is also pretty new, the Elk Hunter. And it has rosewood and D2. Is that D2? Oh, look at the guard on that.
Yes, the guard is Damascus. And as you can see, the handle is absolutely beautiful. We've got this actually in 2 versions. And what threw me before we signed on today, I saw the guard, but we do have it in complete Damascus.
The blade, yes, is Damascus.
Yes, we've got it. This one is $78.50, and what's neat about this too, you see where the sheath has its own little compartment up there where it's held, but it's got a really nice presentation box, and I don't mean just a ho-hum generic box, because there you see.
Wooden gift box, you have the Hen and Rooster logo that's lasered into that, engraved into it. I like the way that they put the leather sheath also in the lid.
Yes.
Thought that was genius idea.
And again, it's a nice drop point blade. The guard, you can see the Damascus pattern in the guard. That is so neat, a nice touch to it. You see that Damascus? Now,
I have a great appreciation for that handle.
I love that handle.
The wood grain. Look, I'm looking at the top of it. Look at this wood grain you see on the top.
And you know, I was thinking, I know it says on the official sheet, I was thinking this was Coca-Cola wood. It looks like Coca-Cola, whatever wood it is, it's a beautiful wood. Yeah, it is. And for only $19.50 more, not even $100, I'll let you in on something else. You can get the genuine Damascus one. Imagine the guard Damascus and the entire blade hand force for $98.
It's a matching pair. And so that item number, if you want the Damascus version of this, is 115499. This one is 115498. So it's the Hen and Rooster Elk Skinner. The one we have here on the table, again, $78.50. And like we were saying earlier, that's where the website's really handy. So you can go to the website, you can see the Damascus one that we're talking about.
Yeah, and that's
if you want to look at it.
And that's cutlerycorner.net, or you can get our app at Google Play, download it at the App Store. And as Sheila mentioned, I'm glad you did, go to the website. There's a whole world of product of Hen and Rooster even that we do not feature here.
Yeah, so make sure you get a Hen and Rooster today.